Virat Kohli's favorite word is now the captain of the English team, and he's brought about a style of play known as Bazball. But what exactly is Bazball?
To put it simply, the English cricket team under Brendan McCullum are playing this style of cricket where they are going to attack. And I don't want to say from ball one, which almost seems like it is from ball one, but they are going to attack because, according to McCullum, when there are so many gaps in the field while playing Test cricket, why not just throw a bat at the balls that you can throw at, and hopefully you get some runs. And 8 out of 10 times you usually do get runs. And that's basically what Bazball is. Bazball, the term came about because of English media. It's Bazball. Under Brendan McCullum, the coach, and all that. The England team didn't come up with the name, but this is what it is. It's just attacking cricket. And this is not just while batting, even while fielding, you can see them try different things with the field and with the ball. This is, again, related to Bazball, related to attacking cricket. They want to do things differently, not just to entertain, which is also their goal apparently, but to also win matches, to make sure each match is moved at a greater pace so that there are results. And yeah, that's basically what Bazball is.
Now, talking about Bazball and how it can affect India. Now, obviously, Bazball is something that we correlate with an attacking style of play, and that means that all teams that are following this style or this strategy of play are going to be scoring runs fairly quickly. And this can go two ways, right? Obviously, there is a chance that England could get all out very quickly, especially in India against spinners and all of that. But there is also a flip side. Despite England losing wickets, they aren't going to stop playing this kind of cricket or this brand of cricket where they keep attacking. So irrespective of the wickets falling, England batsmen are still going to go after the spinners. They're still going to go after all the Indian bowlers, and that means that you could have sessions where England score 200 runs in a session, or they score 500 runs in a day.
Hey guys, sorry for this interruption. Please like, share, and most importantly subscribe. 96% of you haven't subscribed, so please do that. It only takes a second and it helps us a lot. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Continue with the video. Continue.
In fact, we also saw this in the recently concluded where England Lions managed to score 550 plus runs in just 1.5 days of Test cricket. And when it came to India A's batting, they were dismissed for a mere 227, and you still have 2 days of Test cricket left, and this is just a 4-day game. So you can imagine what this means if a team goes with the approach of Bazball. You get plenty of time and you utilize a lot of time, which means there is a greater chance for you to force a result.
What is the Indian team going to do to counter it? Now, there are two ways to go about it, right? Counter attack, play the same style and hope that it works out. Hope that a style that you have never actually played works out in this series all of a sudden, or stick to your game, which is what the Australian team did so well in England while playing the Ashes, where the Australian team stuck to the game. Sure, they did quite a few things to counter what the England team were doing. They were keeping deep fielders so that there weren't easy boundaries, which is fine, which I thought was completely fine. There was a lot of criticism, Pat Cummins faced for being very defensive. This also made the England batters go into a shell, and I think the Indian team too needs to come up with ideas that can counter this while they bat. But when we bat, I think we still need to go with an approach of what works for us. Rohit Sharma, if he wants to attack, he should attack. Yashasvi Jaiswal, if he wants to attack, again, go ahead. But there are some players in the team who don't bat at a strike rate of 80 or 70 in a test match, and I think that's absolutely fine. There are players who will naturally be attacking, and there are players who will naturally be defensive, and I think the Indian players should stick to their game, because if they, for whatever reason, try to copy another style, which we haven't this entire time, I think we will go more wrong than come on the right side. We saw this in the second innings of the England Lions vs India Test match, where the England team declared at 163 for 6, leaving India a target of 490 runs, and we batted exceptionally well. Yeah, and later on we had Manav Sutasko 89 and KS Bharat with a fantastic 100. We were just 64 short to win the match, but the match ended up in a draw because, like Praatibh said, it was a 4-day match. But the point is, the Indian A team stuck to their game, scored 400 runs to almost win the match. And I think this is exactly what the Indian team should do. This is exactly what the senior team should learn. You can have a style of play that will enforce probably a result 10 out of 10 times, but you should also stick to your game that has worked for you this entire time. And we have reached the WTC final twice, so there's no reason to change anything just because of one opponent's style of play. We can adjust to things, which is what we should do, but there's no reason to change our game entirely.
So yeah, do comment down below what you think about India versus Bazball, how it's going to pan out. It's a 5 test match series. That's a lot of test cricket, and very long since we've had a 5-match test series. So yeah, leave your predictions down in the comments. Do you think India is going to whitewash England, or do you think Bazball is going to do well? And yeah, check out our links in the description. We are on Twitter, we have our own blogs, we write consistently, and we also put out a lot of stuff on Instagram. So yeah, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching.